I've said it before, but today it took a different meaning. It's all your fault. Everything is your fault. I've said it before. You've seen my posts in the past about everything being our fault. Take accountability for everything that happens, and you'll stop pointing fingers at it. Oh, it's because of that. Oh, it's because of this group of people. Oh, it's because of this relative. Oh, it's because of this. Oh, it's because of them. Oh, it's because there's always something to blame. The weather, the planet, the rules, the laws of the land, whatever. It's so easy to point fingers and blame others for our circumstance. Say that a little different. Blame others for your circumstance. Once you turn it around, once you jump on the everything is my fault, good, bad, and everything in between, once it's like, oh, it's all my fault, you got nobody to blame. You should have been prepared. You should have been ready. You could have avoided that. And today, you could have done better. You could have worked smarter. You could have worked, of course, the classic work harder. You could also have worked easier. You could have slept more. You could have rested more. When you take accountability for everything, it switches. Because you should, I'll say you shouldn't, but I know once I took accountability for everything for me, I couldn't sit there and say, dang, you messed up. This is happening because of you, and stay there for 4 hours blaming me and not doing anything about it. It's a shift. And everything starts getting more into a problem solving challenge. So I don't like using the word problem. Challenge solving situation versus a blame and see how I could turn this away from me and make it not my fault the most I possibly can and blame it on somebody else. But today, on top of that, today I took it went into another place. And what I mean by that is I was talking a lot this week. It's Sunday right now. So this week I was talking a lot about emotions, negative emotions, anger, frustration, irritability, annoying, all those. And it came up today. And I was going to post it on TikTok, but I didn't, where I usually do these like ideas that I get through the day, things that just kind of hit me. But I got very tied up and I wasn't able to. So tomorrow I'm sure it'll go up. If somebody gets you irritated, it's your fault. Or if somebody gets me irritated, it's my fault. It's like, I used to think, but why? I had nothing to do with it. Why is the traffic that's annoying me my fault? Why is the lady who's the person, sorry, only because I saw it today, anyways, why is the person who is making long line noises behind me getting on my nerves? Why is it the person that's in front of me taking way too long doing small talk with the person on the register when there's a bazillion of us in line getting on my nerves? How's that my fault? Why is that somebody boxed me in where I parked and I can't leave getting on my nerves? Why is it that my wife, in my case, is getting me upset, getting on my nerves? How's that my fault when she's upset at something that I have nothing to do with, but yet it's getting me upset and it's still my fault? I was like, wow, how could everything that can't be my fault? I have nothing to do with it. And today I was like, yes, I do. I'm allowing myself to feel that way, which is why it's my fault. Not the person at the cash register, whether it's in front of me or behind me. They're not out to get on my nerves. The people who boxed me in probably have no clue. They just wanted to park and go use the restroom at home because they got home real tired from work. And the example, my wife, I'm sure, didn't want to annoy me. She was upset because it was too hot or paper cut or whatever. She had her things that she was concerned about, and she had no intention on getting me upset. All those examples I used, none of them were out to get me. The only one that got me irritated, upset, annoyed, the only person that got me to feel like that was me. Or if I was turning around the example to you, it would be the only person who got you annoyed was you. The only person that got you upset was you. Angry, you. Pissed, whatever you want to use, you. It's all you. And I was like, wow. The moment I stopped, or I should say, when I started being aware of my emotions and that I could have full control of them, I quickly applied it. It takes practice. There is a window of practice. You can all of a sudden, like other things, there's other things you can. You start creating a purpose life, you'll see results within hours. With this one, controlling your emotions, which is extremely necessary because those emotions will lower your vibration. Then after that, of course, the low vibration comes the low thoughts, and then after the low thoughts comes the low feelings. After the low feelings, usually we'll have the low actions. So it's very important when living a designed life to make sure that you keep your vibration high. So when those emotions hit, they boxed in my car. It doesn't mean that I don't need to get out. Yeah, I need to get out. But getting upset ain't going to help the situation at all. Why? Because my vibration goes low. That, in the big picture of things, my life, doesn't help. Low vibration, we'll go through the whole thing again. Low vibration will get you low thoughts. Low thoughts will have you low feelings. Low feelings will give you low actions. Why would I want that if I'm in pursuit of becoming the version of me that I would admire? I can't have low vibration. So I got to poke away at these things that cause low vibration. What causes my low vibration? What's one of the things that could cause a lower vibration? Is a triggered emotion by somebody else, which is not really somebody else. It's me. Having that shift raises the awareness and help me start paying attention to my emotions. Somebody parks and blocks my driveway while they quickly get down to do something. I cannot believe and get annoyed. I could. Or if I was like, wait, okay, fix it. I got to do my best to get that fixed because I need to leave here in 10 minutes. But what about if the person leaves in 3 minutes? No big deal. Let's roll. Now, if I see them, I could kind of go out and say, hey, I'm leaving in like 10 minutes. Just make sure if you can keep this. Okay, cool. You know? And we could go through a lot of examples, but I think you could figure out an alternative to, I am not going to get upset. I'm not going to get irritated. I am not going to get annoyed. These are tests. These are tests that if you fail, you're keeping yourself from becoming the version of you that you would admire. But if we pass, we get closer to becoming the version of us that you would admire, the version of you that you would admire, whatever. I got to stick to one, whether I'm going to say me or I'm going to say you. I'm working on that. Thanks for your patience. I hope you get it, though. So these tests are going to happen the whole time you're here. And they stand out more when you are living a designed life, a life that's on purpose, a purposed life. these tests are going to stand out more. If you go before living a designed life, you're just reactive. The self is reacting. Something gets you upset, you get upset. And the more upset you are, the more upset you are. The more you show it, oh, he's really showing it. He's really upset. Then comes, like I said, the feelings, and then the emotion, the action, and the result of all that. Not good. Paying attention, having awareness and paying attention to your emotions when you see the test coming and you're a beast of a person and you're on top of it and you're like, no, I'm not going to let that affect me. Boom, you put it on check. Why? Because the self doesn't control you. You live by the conscience. No, we're good. We're not going to get upset. We're going to find a solution, because that's the beast type of person I am. I'm going to find a solution, and then boom, boom, boom. Goodness, you get more of what you got. If you're at a high vibration, you're going to get high vibration solutions. Good attracts good. You start looking for a solution, guess what you're probably going to find? A solution. So when you get these emotional tests, just remember, put those emotions on check. They don't control you. Work with accepting good emotions, joy, pleasantness, happiness. Embrace those. Those are of high vibration. The low ones, turn them off. Don't let them escalate. Stay at that high vibration. Because remember, when these tests happen, it's an opportunity. You can either get closer to becoming the version of you that you would admire, or keep yourself from becoming the version of you that you would admire. You got to make that choice.